true love?
Yes.
For one, love is a choice, so true love is no longer.
You stole that. Steal?
You stole me.
I don't steal, I just take.
Without permission, that's basically stealing. You don't plan to return it. So. No,
I want
you
to hear
can't.
something about true love.
You can't regret true love.
Okay.
I mean, but true love itself doesn't really exist. It's just a compatibility issue. Because we all have our defects, defaults,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone has their strengths.
Mm-hmm.
So, on one of like 3 levels, that is one of the main compatibilities. I mean, the strengths versus the weakness. That's how people find each other, and that's why they say opposites attract. But at the same time, there's a certain type of mental mentality. So there's the emotional, there's the physical, and then there's the mental.
So pretty much, if you talk about true love, which part you prefer, like mental or physical?
True love is when basically 2 of those 3 are satisfied, somewhat.
Okay.
But there are moments of infatuation because we are human, and we are completely physical. We only use 10% of our brain. Most of us. There's a lot of people who use a lot more, there's people who use a lot less. So I mean, we have the capacity to overthink ourselves, but there are moments in time where there's this infatuation, which is more than what our other senses can handle. So therefore, we have this huge attraction to someone.
Mm-hmm.
But once your reality or your senses go back to normal, you no longer find yourself with the person that you thought you were with. Because haven't you ever noticed after being in a long relationship, you see that something just like fucking pisses you off about him, and you just haven't noticed it because you were infatuated. It wasn't a true love. There are very few true loves. It's really hard to find. And I don't say that
what's the purpose of an infatuation? Like, what does that satisfy?
It satisfies physical. Because everyone sees someone that they're physically attracted to. That they, without trying, actually imagine themselves sleeping with them. But it's when they don't even try. But it's after that's separated, then there's nothing deeper. There's no deeper relationship, no deeper connection.
I think true love is when you really try your hardest to improve the relationship instead of
true
like if you just give up, it's not true love.
That's right. It's something that is. True love is an appreciation that becomes greater and greater over time, void and shy of any like external or personal gain that you may get for it. True love is loving despite.
When I record you?
Yes.
But you're so fucking cute, dude. But no, that is a byproduct of true love, in the sense, because I have felt that when I was satisfied on either 2, maybe even 3 of those portions. But for an instance, because I was still eluded with ideas of grandeur, thinking that the way that it is now is better than what it really is. And I was wrong. Horribly mistaken. Because then it wore off, and then I changed myself and saw the world differently so that I would have those 3 again. And I became very introverted.
So you think sometimes when you work so hard to make it better, you're actually just hurting yourself by fooling yourself? Like you're just fooling yourself to think that
if you're not careful, that could happen.
Could happen.
Because I've backed myself into a corner and forgot who I really was. Because we find ourselves in these patterns. Go to sleep at the same time.
Because you make yourself to be the person that you need to be to make it work.
Exactly. or you become the person that you think the other individual wants.
What exactly is trying to make it better? What are you making better? The love?
No.
Compromise.
It's basically the id
See, it's a
overacting.
choice.
It is a choice. Because you could choose to be offended
Try
about
to make a
something.
choice.
You could choose to try to control something. But it's a choice. Exactly. So
It's like, for me, I can fall in love like a couple times, but I think true love is only once in your whole life.